Here's what the TCB philosophy and the technique of the alien perspective can help us do. Think of your conversations you have about what we need to change in the country. Almost inevitably, it's some external thing. It's changing out the politician. It's changing a policy, term limits, gerrymandering, some sort of rule, some law to rescue us from the dysfunction. What you don't often hear, almost never, is here's what the 200 million voters and the 350 million plus citizens need to do differently to exert their power en masse that would actually be preventative and make these external policies less necessary. Now, that doesn't mean you don't need both. That you don't need both. What we think of it as is the analogy is like a healthy body, as we learned during COVID, and a good immune system are the best first line of defense against becoming sick. So if we have citizens that know how to use their vote and know how to use their power, that is the best first line of defense against corruption, which is a dysfunction, which is really a type of illness in the citizen body. That's why we have that concept. So we can start having discussions about how to fix things or make ourselves healthy again or heal ourselves that aren't about people being heroes and villains, because it's a logical fallacy that there are 50% of this country are villains and the other 50% are the good guys. That's just bad logic, bad philosophy, and bad thinking. And that also is the roots of irrational war. And like John Steinbeck famously said, all warfare is a symptom of man's failure as a thinking animal. We believe that. We're into the thinking part. We're going to outthink that. Join that conversation if you want to be part of the cure. And let's leave this disease of war and political strife and polarization behind us. So next time you're having a conversation with somebody, talk about how we can get voter turnout up and how we can vote small. And like our last event teaches you how to divide up your power so more of the power flows into the citizenry, and a system that favors the citizens' power over any corporate monopolies or political monopolies.